Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. citizenship test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who vetoes bills? The President. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who was the first president? George Washington. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name one state that borders Canada. New York.